All right, folks, in this video, we are taking a look at my cherry cribbage boards. If you don't know what cribbage is, it's a card game, very popular in the Northwoods, Wisconsin, Minnesota. Maybe your grandma or grandpa played it. Maybe not as popular as it once was, but still very popular, especially with folks that like to go up north, sit by the cabin, just kind of relax. So all of my cribbage boards are live edge. So what does live edge mean? It means that all of these are made from a slice of a log. It's not a piece of lumber. It actually has the outside of the log still on it. We take the bark off. Bark is a waste product. It's extremely messy and it tends to fall off on its own. So no, you cannot get a board with bark on it. That would actually be a pain. It could fall off. It can actually harbor insects as well. So obviously we're not going to leave those on. So the pegs. So just like all my cribbage boards, you see the pegs are held in this little pocket here. We'll actually zoom in. Okay, and I left the pegs out of this one, but I did put a couple on there just to show you the strength. Each one of those magnets has 5.5 pounds of pull. So you are not going to lose your pegs unless you really try. I've actually dropped these off the table face down on the concrete, and the pegs still did not fall out. I don't recommend doing that because it's going to damage your cribbage board. But this little design that I came up with is to prevent you from losing your pegs, because one of the first things that happens whenever you get a cribbage board is you lose the pegs. Okay, this prevents you from doing that. Currently in cherry, we have 2-player. You can obviously tell how many player they are based on the pockets. 2-player, 3-player. Occasionally I do some 4-player boards. As of this video, which is December of 2025, currently do not have any 4 players in stock. Like all of these, like all my cribbage boards, you're getting a slice of a log. We don't grade anything out, so you're going to get knots, you're going to get splits, you're going to get character to it. Whenever we have like voids or splits or anything like that, we do fill them with epoxy. We're not going to give you a board with a crack that might spread, or gives you this weird little void that's down in there. We actually fix and fill all of those. So if you're worried that you're just going to get a cheesy piece of wood, you are not. We finish these the exact same way we would finish a high-end table. We don't want anything to we don't want to give you anything that's going to give you the opportunity for this thing to degrade over time. We have some of these that we made 10 years ago. People tell me they still look great. They love it. They still use it regularly. And that's exactly what we're going for. We're not trying to make cheap throwaway products. If you want one of those, you can go to Walmart or Temu or Etsy or Amazon. They have plenty of cheap garbage that's going to fall apart in a couple years and you'll have to throw away. If you're looking for a good high quality product, well, that's why you come to us. You might notice, so when it comes to cherry, just like any other wood, you're going to have heartwood, which is the center of the tree, and sapwood, which is the lighter part, of any log or tree. This is the living part. This is essentially the dead part. They are 2 different colors. It's always going to be white or cream colored, and the center is going to be kind of that orange tannish brown. Now, if you look here, you're going to see some pretty drastic color differences between the ones on the right versus the ones on the left. The reason for that is UV light or sunlight. The ones on the right have actually been out to the farmer's market with me a couple times, so they've been exposed to sunlight. The ones on the left here were actually made in December. I had a show not long ago, and I was in kind of a mad rush to hurry up and make more. These have never seen sunlight, okay? Even though this high-quality lacquer finish has a UV inhibitor on it to help slow that down, they are still going to take on more color over time. In fact, usually if I flip these over, you can kind of see, maybe not so much on that one, but on a lot of these, you can kind of see the color difference on the back. The back tends to be a bit lighter than the front. A little bit lighter. So there's 2 things that change the color of wood, and typically oxygen and UV light. So if you do end up with one of these, if you're hoping for that color and you order online and you end up getting one that's here this lighter, it will eventually get there, just with a little bit of sunlight, okay? So with all our boards, you're going to get 3 different colors of pegs if you order the 3-player. If we do have the 4-player, and like I said, I don't have them in stock right now, please keep in mind we do only have 3 colors of pegs. They obviously have to be steel, so they stick to the magnet. We haven't been able to find steel pegs in 4 different colors of that style as of December 2025, but we're still looking. So if you like what you see, you want to order one of these beautiful cherry cribbage boards, simply go to our website, www.logboy.com and order yours.